at Sea is an extension of the music festival arc. It's just something unique, a clubbing experience on the water. As we're doing sound check, we're noticing some issues with the upstairs power. It was kind of just flickering a little bit. As soon as the headliners went on and they wanted to crank it up, it was game over. We explained to them that we do have an alternative solution, and it's a battery-powered sound system, truly, and we brought the entire party downstairs, and it turned out to be a really awesome party. What's cool is it helps you get creative and really think, like, what can we do off the grid with this and go as far as the imagination can kind of explore. My name is Garrett. From the beginning to the end, I kind of touch all the points of a party, from booking the DJs, doing graphic design for some of the shows, and then now more than I have in the past is like on the production side of it. So kind of organizing the sound and managing the event from start to finish. At that time, I just realized that it was something I didn't want to just do on the weekends and wanted to be something I would do with my entire life. First thing you want to do is be a DJ. DJ Infinity. The space that we're sitting in now is probably my most proudest, which is Spy Bar. I was a resident here for 15 years. So everything that was inspirational to me was here in Chicago. I'd say Spy Bar is my favorite place to check out music for sure still. At the beginning of that day, I was actually on site for the festival, still setting up the artist lounge. Things were going by so fast. I knew these guys were over there handling the parade.
In Chicago at JP Graziano's.
You're gonna stay in this line, they're gonna ring in the back, the line will bend around, and I'll call you by me when it's done.
This entire setup that Ranger's DJing on right now is battery powered. At 2 p.m., we're gonna keep the party going right down Randolph, right to Arc Music Festival to open the gates.
I'm keeping an eye on the clock, and I'm like, I have to make a time to go over there and see how this is going. I jumped on a little divvy bike. As I was rolling closer to the parade, all of a sudden you kind of start hearing the music bumping. It was just a really cool moment to see everything kind of going off exactly how we expected it. Everyone having a great time dancing, and yeah, it was a really cool moment. And it was something that like we created together. It was all of a sudden there's this I would say an official opening ceremony to Arc that people didn't even know were happening, and they were just a part of it out of nowhere. But honestly, the whole thing kind of felt like a dream, like a movie. But just going in between the speakers with everybody at one point was feeling like I was a part of the parade was really cool. Yeah, this year we might have even just rolled the actual speakers from the parade right into the artist lounge and just powered them on. It was just all pretty seamless. The Artist Lounge is an interesting space. It's a spot for people to hang out and get away from the festival, but also it needs to turn into a party at some point. So I felt like the speakers earlier in the day felt like a nice little warm hug, but as the night went on, it definitely got the party started for sure. Every single person that we've done a show with or party with, I feel like at the end of the night, someone's like, yo, what is this stuff? I think in this instance, definitely you gotta hear it to believe it. And then once you do, it's kind of like game over. Now it's kind of like a new era of where can you go do a party at? This could drive an entire festival, for real.